You know, lately a nigga been fighting a whole lot of demons. A lot of shit we do gon' have consequences, but we gotta be ready for them. Emergency, I just got out of surgery. I'm having problems with my heart and it won't work. I did some shit in my past and it's cursing me. I'ma stay right here before this toxic, God take breath. I'm sipping his hand, he just pain, but it ain't helping. My little nigga going against the grain and that's stressing me. I pray to God that God have mercy. I'm living a crazy life. I just shot at a nigga for talking some shit on the gang, he paid the price. I was young in the rush for the money, my hunger for paper, it saved my life. And I should get saved tonight. If you want that lick shit, we can get rich, quick, we can get paid tonight. Yeah, go. Dollar bill, y'all. Everybody want the money, everybody want this shit. Everybody want the money, but no wanna go down. You gonna do anything to get it, but when you gonna go out? Shit, gotta think about it. 187. Murder for hire. You killed a nigga, you don't know if you gon' go to heaven. Gotta chalk that shit over, dog. Real talk. Hey. Fight my demons. So many demons. Me against these demons. Against these demons. Fight my demons. Fight in my. It's me against these demons. Whoa, I'm fighting these demons up in these ghosts. I'm fighting these demons, I'm on the ropes. They came with a beam up under my coat. Get hit in the spleen if you want to smoke. That money be green, so niggas don't go. I'm looking so clean, I used to be broke. Remember they laughed at me and they choked. Gave him the ball and nigga they choked. Tables turn, that nigga you go. My little nigga don't follow no code. Follow no code, no go. My nigga follow me like the pole. I stand on my word and stand by the consequence. They say I'm hard, this place for the compliment. I see your dead homie, you're like confident. BMG gang, and bitch, we incompetent. Don't wanna hear that shit, I gotta kill that shit. Lethal immunity, I can get ignorant. We not considerate, niggas do silly shit. We get the drilling shit, guilty and innocent. Emergency, I just got out of surgery. I'm having problems with my heart and it won't work. I did some shit in my past and it's cursing me. I'ma stay right here before this toxic, God take breath. I'm sipping his hand, he just pain, but it ain't helping. My little nigga going against the grain and that shit stressing me. I pray to God that God have mercy. I'm living a crazy life. I just shot at a nigga for talking some shit on the gang, he paid the price. I was young in the rush for the money, my hunger for paper, it saved my life. And I should get saved tonight. If you want that lick shit, we can get rich, quick, we can get paid tonight. Yeah, go. Dollar bill, y'all. Everybody want the money, everybody want this shit. Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down. You gonna do anything to get it, but when you gonna go out? Shit, gotta think about it. 187. Murder for hire. You killed a nigga, you don't know if you gon' go to heaven. Gotta chalk that shit over, dog. Real talk. Hey. Fight my demons. So many demons. Me against these demons. Against these demons. Fight my demons. Fight in my. It's me against these demons. Whoa, I'm fighting these demons up in these ghosts. I'm fighting these demons, I'm on the ropes. They came with a beam up under my coat. Get hit in the spleen if you want to smoke. That money be green, so niggas don't go. I'm looking so clean, I used to be broke. Remember they laughed at me and they choked. Gave him the ball and nigga they choked. Tables turn, that nigga you go. My little nigga don't follow no code. Follow no code, no go. My nigga follow me like the pole. I stand on my word and stand by the consequence. They say I'm hard, this place for the compliment. I see your dead homie, you're like confident. BMG gang, and bitch, we incompetent. Don't wanna hear that shit, I gotta kill that shit. Lethal immunity, I can get ignorant. We not considerate, niggas do silly shit. We get the drilling shit, guilty and innocent. Don't give a fuck about a bystander. I can pull up in the high left. Don't take no slander. Don't take no slander. Dollar bill, y'all. Everybody want the money, everybody want this shit. Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down. You gonna do anything to get it, but when you gonna go down? Shit, gotta think about it. 187. Murder for hire. You killed a nigga, you don't know if you gon' go to heaven. Gotta chalk that shit over, dog. Real talk. Hey. Fight my demons, fight my demons. So many demons. Me against these demons. Against these demons. Fight my demons, fight my demons. It's me against these demons. Me against these demons. Living life encased in the idea that my evil thoughts go unpunished. As I sort through the rubbish, my days of thugging get slow and ruggish. Idolizing puppets who control the public like a controlled substance.
YouTube, what's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? Now, this is crazy work. It's crazy work. Make sure y'all get over to the Atlas Family Store. Check out some of the merch. It's changing all the time. What you see this month might not be what you see next month. Next month, a whole different shipment comes out next month. So, go over there, get what you see this month. Every month, this will rotate. Every month, this will change. The merchandise in the store will change every month. So make sure you check out this month's selection of merch, over at the store. And how's everybody doing out there, man? I hope everybody's in high spirit. I hope everybody is keeping their energy and their frequency high. We could go into the variation of knowledge and the spiritual part of what's taking place right now. I think that's the direction we should go in with this, because there's a lot of spiritual energy moving around at this particular time in the ether, right? So there's a lot of spiritual energy moving around in the ether right now. A lot of it, right? And I don't know. What I want to say is just share the live with somebody that you think will show up, and share the live with somebody who you think will not show up, and see who pop up first. So share the live with somebody who you pretty sure will show up, and then share the live with somebody that you know for sure should not show up, and see who pop up first. She Paints, what's going on with you? Appreciate you for stopping through. Love is love. We did get those orders out. I think V Goddess, we need your information. I think Soul of Atlas, reach out to Soul of Atlas in the Discord to get your information to her, so that way we can get the stuff out to you. For the last winnings for the merch. Also, She Paint is doing a giveaway for blankets tomorrow night. So we'll be doing a giveaway for blankets. I don't know what form she's going to go in with that. Could be a scavenger hunt, could be a raffle thing. I'm not sure how she's going to go about it, but I'm pretty sure we're going to make it fun. That'll be tomorrow. You gave Trixie your merch? Okay. Okay. I don't know. Whoever need to reach out for it, get them to, reach out to the person to reach out for it. Really, it wouldn't have made no sense for you to type anything in if you really didn't want the merch. You could have left that for somebody else to do it. But hey, if you want to, put yourself in raffles and then pass it to somebody else, and then that person say they didn't do it, and then put us all in a whole different argument or whatever, it's cool. That's cool. I don't know who Trixie is. We have to find out who Trixie is. I don't know who Trixie is. So I thought Trixie was one of the winners already, though. So I'm not sure. I don't know. That was the last one. I don't know. Hold up. I don't know. You see they having a hard time trying to stick something on us. They trying so bad to stick something on us. They trying so bad to stick something on us. They're like, come on, all right, let's just bring up the old shit. That's why I try to ask Maggie, like, Maggie, are you sure you're not, with this weird shit that's going on? Because it seemed like Murph tried to pin something to me, so on and so forth. Are you sure? That's why I said, okay, let us stay clear, let us stay out and now look at Maggie. She's over there trying to paint the narrative about my character. So that just goes to show a lot about, it doesn't matter how many times you stand up, how much you show these people that you're every day. Every day. We just talked to Maggie, said everything is good, so on and so forth. Gene Gardner, you better be careful being over here. I seen you just subscribe to the Knots today, so he might see you over here, and then you're gonna have a whole nother. He gonna start questioning you. I'm just looking out for you. I don't want you to get in trouble in these YouTube streets. I know how it is. I don't want you to get in trouble out here. I don't want you to be the next one he start yelling at and so on and so forth. And then, because, but it's okay though. I look at it for what it is. It was weird. That whole thing at Maggie's was weird, right? I'm telling Maggie, like, yo, we cool, we good. Let's not make it, let's not cause any type of friction between us. She sits there and still cause friction between us and then try to make it seem like I'm the one that caused the friction between us. How? You can't make it make sense. The same thing the Knot did. The Knot allow somebody else to put us in conflict with each other. Same thing she doing. She allowed somebody else to put us in conflict with each other. When that person came from your panel, Golden was your friend before I stood up for Golden, or at least spoke out for her, right? And now all of a sudden they making it seem like, what's going on, Avenger Rob? They making it seem like, all of this, like, it's weird. It's weird. And why do I have to keep on going up there repeating myself, like basically groveling at her feet or some shit? Like, I don't have no problem with you, Maggie. I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem. I don't have. Eventually, it's going to be like, you know what, Maggie? If you want a problem, let's finish making it a problem. Like, nobody's about to keep on kissing Maggie's butt, and the whole time I'm sitting there being humble. I'm sitting there, Maggie, I don't got no problem with you. I don't got no problem with you. She gonna make it a problem. You know what I'm saying? She wants to make it a problem so bad. She's now using Golden to make it a problem. First, it was AT2 to make it a problem. Now it's Golden to make it a problem. Like, Maggie, just if you got a problem with me, just say you got a problem with me. You ain't got to do all of this pointing the finger at this person. Well, Golden said, well, Golden told me. Maggie, if you want a problem, just say you want a problem. Now I guess she's gonna sit over there with the Knot and do all of that bashing stuff and all of that. No, you don't. You don't. Listen, I'm not telling you to delete no subs. You can unsubscribe to me if you like, but I'm not telling you to not subscribe to somebody. Don't put it in my comment section like I'm telling you to unsubscribe to somebody. I'm not telling you to unsubscribe to somebody. I'm telling you that if he sees you, just like he gave Powwow the ultimatum, he said anybody that he see in my comment section, he better not see over in his live. So I'm looking out for you to tell you, like, hey, be cautious typing in my comment section because certain people don't like when people type in my comment section. That's all I'm saying to you. I'm not telling you to go undo none of that stuff. And I know that's y'all got these little accounts and y'all keep on playing these little back end games. I'm not saying that's you, but I'm talking about the people that's involved that's keeping this going. There's no end solution for them. There's no end solution. Think about how long that merry-go-round has been going on. Some of them 4 years in, 2 years in, still going in a circular path of talking shit to each other, apologizing, talking shit to each other, apologizing. If Mazzy say that me and her cool and all the stuff that happened is done and over with, let her bring it all back up and look foolish, trying to tarnish somebody's character after she said she was cool with them, right? I'm not about to bring it back up. I'm not about to redo nothing, none of that stuff, right? And she's sitting there talking about something because Donat is he's sending me some stuff. Yes. Donat asked me what did I find out about Maggie back in January. What did I find out about Maggie? And I sent him the stuff that I found out about Maggie. It ain't nothing new. It's not doxing her. It's the same information that I showed everybody else already. Her Facebook profile with the stuff that she's got on her Facebook profile talking about white privilege, right? I showed Donat the same thing. The videos with her on Atwood's panel saying that we're all powerful white women over here on Christmas, right? The videos of her saying that, oh, I colonized just like every white person I colonized. So that's all I showed Donat is the videos that she made of herself and what she did herself. So anything outside of that, I'm cool with the way they gonna paint the narrative, right? Maggie want to act like she's somebody of valor and she has discernment and she takes this into consideration. That has to be false because you're sitting there and you're letting someone else paint the narrative of how it is that you decide to look at me. But she's supposed, I'm about to be 35. I'm about to be 35. Okay, why are you not acting like you 35? Why are you not acting 35? Why are you taking other people's word for everything that you hanging on? And I'm sitting there and keep on repeating to her, we good, we good. She's still taking these little shots. She's still taking these little shots. Trying to find out who the sister wives are so she can attack the sister wives. Trying to find out who this is so she can attack that. And it's giving off the same type of energy that she just now was in. She's giving off the same type of energy. You're in a cult. You're in a cult like, mindset or something. It's not the cult. It's the mindset. It's the mindset. This person is, and like that's why I say, like, you just gotta pay attention, man. We gotta pay attention in this world. She's stuck in that mindset. She couldn't wait to get back to her. How could this happen to me? I made my mistake. That is her. That is her true nature. That's why I said, like, I accept you for you. A lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, absolutely. Sister wives in the building. Hey, that a lot of people don't understand that. That's why I say, like, she's sitting there and she's sitting there and I'm like, well, Maggie, you got a chance right here. You got a chance to show these people what you really, what you really about, what you really gonna be on. And she still turns around and be the same nasty ass person because it pays more. It pays her more to be that same nasty ass person. She gets more money doing that. She don't get no money being nice. It don't pay her to be nice. It pays her to be nasty, act like she's neutral, pretending like she's neutral, but talking shit the whole time. Now you might as well say she's definitely not neutral anymore because she's going against AT2. So if that's what the Knot wanted. That's what he wanted my platform for, right? A place where he can use to talk about AT2. So now AT2's coming over here to talk shit, right? The Knot's going over there to talk shit, right? The only thing we need now is for Jaguar to pop back up on this panel to talk shit. That'd be the ultimate slap in the face for Maggie. Because Maggie's talking shit. So Jaguar coming back over here to talk shit. right? That's the same thing they did with the last video. As soon as Jaguar came over here and that video was out there, what did they do? They stripped my page. They took the page because she came over here and it was a clip that was going viral and they clipped the page. This is what they do. So, you know, all we need, come on, Jaguar. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. I know you lurking. I know you lurking in the shadows. You might as well just pop out one more time on the panel. Just come on and pop out on the panel one time. Make them mad. Make them mad. I got to manifest you over here so that way they could be mad.
The soul body is the threefold principle of creative imagination, receptivity, and feeling perception, and holds the recorded memories of the consciousness. The soul acts as the repository of accumulated memories from the physical or external experiences that are translated into the internal energetic reality of the consciousness of being. These many lifetimes of experiences are recorded into the soul body, which translates into memories that are embedded in the cellular matrix of our body. Without the soul body whole or connected, all of these functions will either become distorted or non-existent, as qualities of experience and blocked memories inside the body. The soul is the higher sensory.
Jaguar, this is your moment right here, Jaguar. This is your moment where you redeem yourself and you get a little bit of power back right here, Jaguar. Now, of course, it comes with a little bit of humble. You got to be humble on this journey, on this path. But you might as well just start popping up over here. We'll do tours on TikTok. We'll take you over there. You can grift them for a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? We know. And all we got to do is just start a podcast, me and you talking back and forth. You saying the same asinine and redundant stuff that you saying, and me trying to make sense around it. It'll be the perfect show. What? Y'all can't tell me that wouldn't be the perfect show? Jaguar saying all the asinine and redundant things that she say, and me sitting here trying to add logic to the shit. I know we gotta. I don't feel like going through the. I don't feel like going through the ceremonies or the rituals to get you here, Jaguar. Just pop up, okay? I don't feel like going through all the shit. I don't feel like turning off the lights. You know, saying your name 5 times in the mirror. I don't feel like doing that shit. Just pop up, Jaguar. You know you watching. You always lurking. You always lurking, right? Y'all can see somehow we have shifted this algorithm. We have shifted this algorithm, whether they want to give us credit or not. We have shifted this algorithm, right? Our name is now a part of this algorithm. So somehow Ralph DaWise is a part of this algorithm. And it ain't based off of no failed actor, right? He didn't do anything. Just like Maggie's panel. He didn't do nothing for Maggie's panel, but he's attaching himself to it, right? Now, when Maggie go to start using his stuff and stuff like that, and then he falls out with her, he gonna clip her shit too, right? And this is what he's doing. And she's acting like she don't see it. So either she's in on it or they got some type of agreement. Because you see what Maggie said when Golden used her video, she said, I could have hit her for that. I could have clipped her for using my stuff. So they doing that. That's why I refuse to put them up now. What do I gotta put? What I gotta put the tag Jag in it? At Jaguar. At Jag. They know all the little names to put in to tag people. She need to just pop up. I'm not about to keep on making these people try to put me in a fight and everything like that. That shit weird as hell. None of these people trying to have none of the real unified conversations, the elevational conversations, but they'll pop up for that argumentative shit. They'll gladly like, nah, come on. I'm good on that. This collective, we headed into a different direction. We not about to bring in, April like that. We not about to do it. So, we got a lot of energy coming in a couple of days, 2 weeks. Yeah, this is not a trick, Jaguar. This is not a trick. We really want to talk to you about something, Jaguar. Inquiring minds want to know, where is Wolf Coochie at? Wolf Coochie. Come out wherever you are, Wolf Coochie. Somebody go tag Jag in the somewhere. The Jaguar Wright effect, I think. Yeah, Jag, come out wherever you are. Somebody call her on the phone and tell her we looking for her. Cause something ain't right. I feel like, either they all in on it, like just the whole thing don't seem right. Like come on, like tell me, like you telling me like the way you was operating was because you was under that cult, but now you not under that cult anymore, but you still operating the same way. What's that telling us? DD Fox, what's going on with you, Mama D? How's everything? Love is love. Namaste. I say salutations, salam. Hope all is well on your end. I ain't going in Maggie's chat and asking for no Jag. She gonna block me. I just don't want to play the game. That's a weird game to play. Who's winning? Who's benefiting from it? They the only ones benefiting from it because their pages is monetized. You know what I mean? So they're the only ones benefiting from it. But they don't have no positivity. So the only thing they could do is try to disrupt what we have going on over here. So they'll try to put me in a fight, put me in a quarrel, because instead of they don't want me to host lives about this positive stuff. They don't want me to host these lives. They want me to be caught up in they bullshit, talking about them, talking about that. And, that's what they want. Right, powwow. We should be somewhere talking about the Sumerians, emerald tablets, stuff like that. But instead, you know what I mean? Who you think won? Who you think won? Who you think won out of that one? Jaguar or Maggie? Maybe they was too much like each other. What you think? Too much like each other, right? Somebody said we miss Jag. Damn. Maggie that bad make you miss Jag? Damn. Money driven match played everybody. Damn. We had a chance, right? We had a chance. We thought Maggie was there. We seen it a little bit, right? Right, AT2. Like, give us Jag back. Fuck it. We see it now. AT2. Give us Jag back. We see it now. We see the importance of Jag. We will never take Jag for granted again. Give us Jag back. Okay, we get it, Jag. And Jag, we trust. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Hey, yo, that's terrible. When you leave us with something that's worse than you, damn. What you think? What you think the play gonna be, AT2? What you think? Cause he over there right now with Maggie talking crap about you, so on and so forth. Now we could go over there, AT2, and I could represent you. You know, I could represent you over there. You know, in a conversation with them, and now you got both of them against you, and I could represent you. You know, as an argumentative lawyer. You know what I mean? Because I'm still trying to figure out what is the end solution to this. Like, please tell me what's the end solution to this. Look, we going to do better things. Me, Lady Letitia, we starting a panel. We trying to get a schedule together and start a panel for open conversations, discussions of different variations of topics, so on and so forth. We trying to put a couple of people on that panel. You know what I mean? Y'all did warn me. Y'all warned me again. Just like y'all warned me about the knot. Y'all warned me about Maggie. Y'all told me that y'all don't think she's changed. Y'all don't think this. Y'all told me you're right. You know? I damn near gotta go and find a way to get on Too Strong in them panel and apologize to them now. You know what I mean? I gotta damn near go apologize to Too Strong in them. You know? But it is what it is. What can you do? You should listen more to the collective. I'm trying to listen to the collective and take heed to what they're saying and still not look nasty, because look, if I were to listen to the collective early on, it would have looked it bad earlier, right? I had to let them do what it is that they're going to do so everybody can see on a world scale that's how they operate. You know what I mean? On a world scale, that's how they operate, right? So I had to show that as an example to imagine. If I would have just cut them off from the beginning, they would have just been like, he did this and he cut us off and he don't, and they would have kept on doing it. Look at what they're doing right now. No matter how much I go up there and say, look, I don't have a problem with y'all. I don't need no problem. Look how much, the knot is trying to do all of this stuff now. He going over there like he telling people that I dox Maggie and all of this other stuff now. Like, look at it. I knew it. I knew that's what it was. Y'all just wanted me to say y'all was right. I knew that's what it was. I knew that's what it was. You said give them a break until 420. You ain't lying. We about to let them sit. We gonna go talk about other stuff. For real, for real. Powwow, what's going on with you?
What's going on, Ralph?
What up, what up,
Man,
what up?
this is crazy. It's nuts.
What are you gonna
Just
do?
look at the turnaround.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, and then it seems like she's still holding on to a grudge. And what I don't
Hold
understand
on to a
is,
grudge, right?
and what I don't understand is how she can say, "Oh, Donut can say all this about me," but when AT2 say something, "Oh, nah, I don't like him." I mean, what's the difference?
Why you
That's
think
what I don't get.
why you think when I went up there today and she was like, so so you don't have a problem with AT2 saying that I'm doing this for money and I don't care about people? You shouldn't have a problem with him saying that because just 2 days ago you said you didn't care what people said about you. So how the fuck am I supposed to care about you if you don't care about you? That don't make no sense.
And
That's like Day Day with them other security guards. How am I supposed to know what happened to the last security guards? You don't even know what happened to the last security guard.
and and Ralph, I want to say, welcome to the club because she made a fool out of me and Golden about you.
That's what
so,
I'm saying.
so
Look at the musical chairs. Look at how I look at the musical chair. Remember, at one point you was coming over here to argue about how I made her cry. Remember?
right,
Think about
right.
that. Just like it's a complete shift now. Like, come on, now you over here on the panel. Like, damn, this dude ain't what the fuck. I came over here with telling him he less of a man. I'm telling you, I'm making fun of this and making fun of you. You know what I'm saying? All for what?
But as men, we were able to squash that though, and that's what it takes to move on, not to have that roundabout collision.
That continuation of it, right?
Right,
Right.
right.
That's what you got to realize. Like it does neither one of us good to continue in that energy.
And it doesn't. And that's what I said when I went. At the end, I was like, okay, so when is enough enough? How long will this be drug out?
That's what I be trying to ask them. Like, what is the end goal? What's your resolve? What is you hoping to accomplish? What is the they don't have it. They don't have one.
But I see people tend to be sore losers and go after people pages, and that's not right.
Hey, it's all fun over here. We having fun over here. We still growing. We still, you know what I mean? Like we having fun with it because we know um what the true purpose is. The true purpose is the people, you know. It's not that the numbers that's on that screen that they show, all of that don't matter. The people matter, right? So they don't like that. They don't like the fact that people actually like to hear me. People like the energy that I bring when I go live, when people like to come over and sit in that type of company. People like that now. And they mad because they can't duplicate it. They can't, no matter how much they try, no matter what they do, they cannot quite, they can't get it.
Right. And people don't want to constantly hear you bring someone down so your platform can grow. And if that's what you have to do to build your platform, what type of content creator are you?
Not only that, you got to think about the support that you're getting, right? It's like if they're supporting you for that ill, you're going to have to stay ill. If they're supporting you for that nasty, you're going to have to stay nasty. Like, so if it, the best thing for you to do is try to be your authentic self. So that way, when the support come in, they're supporting your true nature. You know what I mean?
Right. And then not only that, when you push out so much bad energy and you constantly pushing out that energy, what do you expect to get in return? Bad energy. Bad energy. That's just how it works.
Right. And it's not like, the people was speaking, her subscribers, all the people that was in her channel, they was kind of speaking, to her, like telling her, like, you're still gonna have those select few that's in there that's like, well, he this, he that, but I guess it all comes down to what her true agenda is. Maybe her true agenda is to cause chaos. Maybe she's another agent of chaos, just one of a different, variety.
But what I think is she could only talk about Jag for so long, and then eventually she's gonna have to get into a different narrative, and that's where she's trying to head to right now.
What they're not?
Right. Because you say you are neutral and say this person can talk bad about you, but this person can't. That's not being neutral.
But the not only wants to do it if AT2 is watching.
And what Magic isn't paying attention to is do not keep on saying you got the Jag sector. You got the Jag sector. That's not a compliment if you can't branch off.
Right.
He want to keep people in a certain sector, so when he do different things, his name could pop up versus someone else's. But that's just my opinion, though. But no, I mean, I had to jump up here and show you some love, though, Ralph.
Absolutely. I
All right,
absolutely appreciate it.
and I'm going to drop down. I'm still here.
All right, man. Appreciate you for coming up. Appreciate you for coming up. But yeah, we got to think about this in a whole. Like, where are we going from here? Where are we going with this? Where's the growth? Where's the development? Is it there? Right? We got to start looking at markers, right? We watching the same thing happen over and over again with new faces. That's all. For 2 years, y'all watch the same thing happen over and over again with new faces, right? So what we're like, I'm not going to get caught up in that next wave of Davy ways. I'm not getting caught up in that next wave of, uh Storm Monroe's, whatever the case may be. Now you got, you know, failed actors that's out here trying to give you a good burger because they can't make it, you know. So now they sitting out here trying to push the narrative, talk this way, talk that way, teach people how to dislike. And now all of a sudden, now think about this. You like and 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 I want y'all to like really look at this. I want y'all to really think about this, right? How do you go from how all of a sudden you cool with siding with the not now because AT2 said something about you, but the not said something about you too. The only difference between AT2 and the not is the fact that AT2 didn't come over and throw money at your chat and throw gifts at you and stuff like that, right? AT2 didn't do that. The not did that. The not got to come with these false witnesses. The not got to come with these. It's crazy. But she says that's not picking a side. That's picking a side. when you sit there and you try to pick somebody comments out of the comment section to say, when you try to find things that agrees with them, oh, he doxed you. Oh yeah, he did kind of dox me. You kind of doxed me. No, I didn't dox you. Well, kind of you did. No, I didn't. And you know what I mean? Like now all of a sudden she's sending the not sending her messages for me and her on the back end. Like what? I never called out her name. I talked about her shitty character. I know you never called her out her name. That's what I'm saying. She's saying the fact that you said that she was all about money is worse than anything the Knot did to her. That's what she said, AT2. The fact that you said that she's all about money is worse than anything anybody ever said to her. That's the worst thing she ever heard. Think about that. Now, of course, she's going to say she never said it. She's going to say, I never said that. Ralph is lying. This, that, and the third. I'm not getting back into that circular BS. You know, she's got choosy words, and then she thinks she can pop shit and apologize. She'll talk all this stuff and say, you know, I was in my feelings. I'm sorry. And then y'all got to be cool only for her to lash out again. That, I live with people that drink. If you make that shit a habit, it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. It's not going to stop. Nope, I'm good. Good on that shit. No. I don't know. We got to figure it out. We got to watch it all unfold on the next episode of, ain't that what AT2 say? On the next, ain't that what one of them say? Did not say that on the next episode of all these people? They stealing phrases. They are identity thieves. That's why they not authentic. We don't. As soon as I got up on her panel, she gonna try to be like, "Is that attitude I hear?" You know what I mean? Like, don't. It sounds like you coming up here with attitude that, because I shouldn't have to come up this much on your panel to tell you that I don't have no problem with you. You keep wanting me to repeat, I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you. Why? And then she act like she want to play the dozens. Tell everybody else they got to have thick skin. Everybody else got to have thick skin. Maybe she should get some of that thick skin. She telling everybody else to have. Right? She telling everybody. She telling everybody they gotta have thick skin. She telling everybody all that stuff. They're not about to become best friends with that girl. Move in and everything. Watch. This summertime, you're gonna see the Knot in Canada sitting next to Maggie, like, yeah. They both want to be divas. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. Nah. No. Diva is the female version of a hustler. They both want to be divas. And why not? Why not? Be a diva. Be somebody. I mean, I know at one point she told Lady Letitia that they were nobody, but maybe she watched Sixter Act. Maybe she realized that what did she say to Lauryn Hill? She said, if you wanna know somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Yeah, something like that. Don't worry, my throat is still scratchy, but we're gonna get it out. We're gonna smooth it out. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, that's what she said. Maybe she got to one of those points where she just, trying to be somebody, trying to go somewhere. She realized that, there's a star in her. She just got to be mean to get there. And she drinking, so it ain't really no point of having no conversation with somebody that's drinking. They're gonna say everything that they feeling like. So if she liked me and she didn't feel like I, talked to her the right way, all of that's gonna come out. And no, but I'm good. You don't like me, cool. We not good, cool. The universe told me that, everybody's not gonna like me. That's what the universe said. Everybody's not gonna like you, and you got to be okay with that. I'm cool with everybody not liking me. I'm cool with that. And she's sitting there, and I know she feel a certain type of way towards me because she mocked something that I said on her panel like a week ago, like 5 days ago or something. She was like, and Golden, don't be upset for doing the right thing. You did the right thing. Like, why'd you mock that if we just said we was cool? Why'd you mock that? If you say your problem is with Golden, why are you mocking me? It doesn't sound like she was sincere about nothing. Doesn't sound like she was sincere about nothing. And the fact that she wants people to have this level of energy towards her, that's not good. That's not good for you to want people to have like some type of animosity towards you, that you want people to have some type of level of like disdain. Like I don't have it. I can't have it. I can't build that up inside of me. I mean, I know they want to try to feed that inside of people, that regret, that whatever it's called, guilt, whatever. I don't have it. I don't have it inside of me. Like I don't have it inside of me to keep on letting you, drain my energy for monetary value. Like that's your monetary value. You're getting the currency for that to tear down and tarnish my character, try to make me look bad, talk bad about me. I'm not getting no money for that. Sit there and tell me that I'm about the money as she sit there and ask for this and that. Like, come on. That's all she's gonna do. Try to say somebody's mad because they didn't get monetized. Trying to say that somebody's this because of that. Trying to say, now it's gonna go back to you should have let the not help you. You should have like what? Like she knows what bandwagon she's jumping on. She knows what bandwagon she's jumping on. She knows what she picked. By talking about AT2, she knows she picked the not. Because what that gives is the not a place to go talk about AT2. And that's the same thing I said. He talking about he don't use the art of war, but you just now used the art of war. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So as soon as she started disliking AT2, boom, you pop up. The enemy of my enemy. And you sitting there talking shit, and she shaking her head. Yeah. Wow. It's like you couldn't wait. It's almost like she couldn't wait. She was supposed to be going live to try go look at her title. Her title is Who's more of a Jaguar, AT2 or the Not? And then that changed. When you get over there, it's not even that. It's her talking about the Not. And she didn't see it. She's sitting there on her panel talking about wow, Ralph, do you want to come up? Do you want to answer this stuff? The Not is sending me a bunch of text messages on the back end. Do you want to come up? Like, that shows that you took a side, because why is the Not giving you text messages on the back end about a situation you said has nothing to do with you? Why are you looking for text messages on the back end about a situation that you said had nothing to do with you? Now, all of a sudden, you're looking into a situation that you originally said that you didn't care about. Make it make sense. But hey, if that's the route that she took to try to get me up on the panel, then I didn't see her play none of it. But now that I'm gonna say it, now they're gonna be over there playing it. So tomorrow, now she's gonna do the live about the Not, like, oh, this is all the stuff the Not sent me, so on and so forth. This is the trial of the Not. That's all she gonna do. They playing in our face. That's the crazy thing. It's like we sitting here trying to get to the bottom of it and get solutions, and they sitting here playing in our face for circulatory gain, and they don't have no notion of being at peace. They're not really creating a table. They're not really building networks. Like, they're not. Come on. Maddie might sit there and say, like, remember, she's the one that called all of these people lazy, no good. Now, like, AT2 is pathetic. Now AT2 is back to being this. Now it's back to, don't this happen to me? I made my mistake. So, like, come on. That's why I can't wait till this energy move in on 420 so they can finally realize what took place. I can't wait for all this to come full circle. They said in this time, like, they say within like 3 hours you might wake up. Like, they say you might know what's going on within a short amount of time. You ain't setting me up to play nobody, but eating cake. What? I know. But how is he not making her choose a side? If not, how you not making her choose a side? She just sat up there and try to talk shit about me and try to reinvigorate the story that took place with us. and try to bring it back up. Like, well, you did call my mom and you did do this and you did do. You already spoke. You already spoke to that. You already spoke to that. So why how you bringing that up now? But that's neither here nor there. We got to be careful right now. There's collective. There's like soul conscious, soul spirits in the underworld. And there's, a collective. See, look, you got to, realize what's going on in the astro. This is where your loose energy comes in at, right? Kundalini.
The astral plane is essentially assimilated into a fully technologically based realm that uses artificial intelligence to read the collective race consciousness and then fuse it with an AI hive mind that generates many artificial dreamscapes that program virtual environments for the phantom matrix. If a person blends with the artificial intelligence located in these virtual environments, the individual's co-creative consciousness will start to manifest these artificial dreamscapes into forms in the fallen system, becoming consubstantial with the NAA and dark forces that exist there. 7. Astral reconstruction. Recent Guardian projects have extended into the astral plane level of reality of the soul matrix timelines, in which exploration of extensive artificial architecture was located and found to be used to harvest lush and enslave humanity on the soul planes, through assorted ideological systems being reinforced through organizations. These make up extensive organizational structures like corporations, churches, hospitals, medical institutes, internet technology, pharmaceutical companies and many other systems that are used with the negative purpose to control the human collective consciousness via perceptions of reality from the astral and 3D matter planes. Effectively, what has been revealed is that the same massive megacorporation organizational structures that exist on the 3D physical plane have had an exact mirror organization on the astral plane, being run by power-mongering human and non-human controllers that desire to totally enslave the surface dwellers to maintain their power base in multiple realities.
Now, we can say allegedly, supposedly, right, for this level of knowledge, right? But, when however we looking at this goes back to one of the oldest religions. This goes back, you want to play something, 9 times something. Tell your friend to stop interrupting my live stream, 7. Okay, so when it's talking about these wings that was being built, if you go back, there is a Zohan religion. Let me look it up real quick. This religion goes back to one of the first known religions before spirituality, stuff like that. And this religion was depicted by ego with the head of a man, and the wings was a representation of how you grow these spiritual wings. The feathers that was on the wings was a representation of your good thought, your good words, and your good actions. And then the feather of the tail was a representation of your bad thoughts, your bad words, your bad actions. So it was saying that in order to build these spiritual wings, you had to practice good thought, good words, and good actions. And these were the wings that the angels built. This is how the angels got their wings, as they say. Remember, even in all the stories of the angels, what did they have to do to get their wings? They had to come down here and do so, like, basically they had to help other people, right? Which is basically not, to be a service to others, right? In order for them to get their wings, they had to come down here and be a service to others, right? So right now there could be a lot of angels down here that's trying to get their wings, trying to figure things out. Now, of course, you're going to have other personas down here that's going to recognize those angels that's down here and tear them down so they can't get their wings. That's what's happening now. They want me to be in bad thought, bad actions, bad response. They want me to do these things. because these will be either them plucking my feathers or this will be me adding bad feathers, right? I don't know about the madness that's over here. Remember, I came from TikTok. I don't know about the madness that's over here, right? So as I'm over here just now getting into like all of this and getting to see like, dang, it is kind of crazy over here. Like I gotta figure it out. We all figuring it out, but there's still evolution to be made in this, because this is part of the process. This grind, this battle of the minds that we're doing, this is part of the process. See, they don't have the knowledge to actually battle wits with me, but they like sharpening they like coming at me because I'm a good, I'm a good adversary. They like it. They like, man, even the negative like going after me because they like, man, that was a good one, wasn't it? It's yeah, like the Wild Wild West, you know. They like it, you know. They see it, they like, man, he got me, and then they go, they lick their wounds, and then they come back and try to battle intellect again. They'll keep doing it. And to me, I guess it's fun. I guess it's all fun. I really don't like doing it because people get butt hurt by it. Like it's fun to me to do it, but then you got to go back to like you remember how you remember how it was. Damn. Put it down. Put it out. Put it out. You remember how it was when you was a kid, right? When you was a kid and you'll beat somebody in a video game, right? You beat. Go ahead.
This dude wants to give me his account on 2K for me to give him a level 40.
Nope. Don't do it, because if you put somebody else's account in there, then that's a way that they can lack their self to the cards or whatever else that's on that Xbox. Nope. Don't put nobody else's account on that Xbox.
I told him that.
Oh yeah, tell him he better grind it out.
I did.
So yeah, so he made me forget my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
You okay? So however you look at this, these different personas, they want you to add these different levels of bad thought to your resume. They want you to add these different variations of bad actions, right? And they can't get these battle of words out. So what happens is just like when you was a kid and you beat somebody in a video game, you say you beat them in Madden. They like, man, I bet you can't beat me in NBA. You beat them in NBA. Hey, man, you know what? I bet you can't beat me in fighting. So that's how it happens all the time. It used to happen in prison like that all the time. Somebody would be like, yo, let's play Scrapple or let's play, card game, whatever it is that they play. And then as soon as you beat them, they'll get hurt. They'll be like, well, let's play this game. I know you can't get me in this. I know you can't get me in this. And then the next game, and next thing you know, you're like, it happens. It happens repeatedly. I know I'm gonna get some ginger tea with honey, with the whole thing and the whole smoothing of the throat. I really got to get the mucus out because, like, from moving, from going from one state to another state, there's a lot of mucus that might have to be, flushed or whatever. When you opening up your pores like that for travel. Um, so yeah. Uh, so. However you want to look at this. Nah. People have the tendency to show their true colors, and you got to move on after you see their true colors. You can't sit there and try to dwindle in their progress and where they're at. If they're stuck in an idea of you, you can't get them out that idea of you. Can I see the cat? The cats are not here. Got to get back to the cats, okay? I told you I don't let people disrupt my life like that, you know. So when people say that they gonna have people watch my kids and do all of that weird shit, you heard me on the phone earlier with a whole different school. You heard my son saying, "Is he gonna start school?" That means he's going to a different school. He's somewhere else. Like, you think I'm like you think I let these people play like that in my life when I actually got the means to make a move, to shake something, to make something wave? Like, you crazy as hell. I'll never let nobody make me feel fear. Not never. I'll always keep the people around me safe, whether it be mentally, spiritually, physically, whatever. I'm always gonna stand on the front line for mine. But that's neither here nor there. They ain't stopping nothing. We still putting together once again, we got to put together the team to put together the funds so we can buy this land. And once we get this land, think about it. The more people, fund it, the faster we can get it. You know what I mean? So it's not golden. It's not. But whenever you know that it could be, like, I know that it could be, right? I know that it could be. So I don't play no games, especially if you dealing with an organization that's big. Like, you definitely got to take proper precautions. You know what I mean? You got to think they always driving, they always on the road. They got truckers, they got this, they got that. You don't know what type of back end organization they actually dealing with. You heard her say that she called CPS on people, fake CPS, fake emails, so on and so forth. You heard her say that Yellow Beasley Trap House got ties with trafficking, right? You heard, that, Atwoods and them got ties with the Mexican mafia. They got ties with trafficking, allegedly. So you see the team that's around them. Even Beverly got ties to, trafficking. So to me, that's like red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. I have to take proper precautions. If they telling somebody, like, if they telling Ronnie Bowe that he's got somebody following him around and so on and so forth, and they're playing that type of game in his life, you know, why wouldn't I make sure and take the proper precautions to make sure mine is safe from whatever mayhem I might have got myself into, all because I was trying to journey for the truth on YouTube, coming from TikTok, coming over to YouTube, trying to get to the truth, and running into all of these scammers on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, you want to make sure that yours is safe when you're dealing with scammers. You got to think some of these people on here has made this their livelihood. If they made this their livelihood, then it ain't no telling what levels they'll go through to try to keep this going. You know? Red flags all over this mother. Look, they got big homie CC. You heard Jaguar say, I made a mistake. I try to do a retraction and have big homie CC pick somebody up for me. And come on, what that mean? What that mean? That mean these people really like scary. That's why they talking about something. Yeah, give us your address. Remember when they was talking about giving us your address? Like, whoa. you know? And then they wanted to try to make it seem like, I had something to do with the police going to their house, which was a straight fabrication, right? Just because I might have spoke some stuff into existence by saying that this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Just because I said, okay, maybe in January I was saying, oh, if you happen to call the hotline, they said that they already turned the information over to the sheriff department, and the sheriff department is on it. So yeah, maybe just by saying that I spoke some stuff into existence, but I'm not the one that did it. I don't need to, inquire that much. Like, if I called DeSoto, they say it's still an active warrant, 2 active warrants out. That's good enough for me. Hey, it's still 2 active warrants out. Let me laugh about it. But ain't nobody going through the extent. See, she wants to try to make it seem like there's some type of big thing going on YouTube, and there's a conspiracy going on YouTube where this whole troll farm is happening and stuff like that. So they doing this whole cover up, like, tell me something about the troll farm. Cut it out, man. Y'all know dang on well that I came over here from TikTok trying to figure out what was going on with the whole Jaguar Wright telling the truth thing and so on and so forth. And then y'all put me in this tangled web of espionage and sneaky spies and public discords. And you know what? I think we're going to make a cartoon or movie about this. Matter of fact, I'm working with some people right now. We're going to make a cartoon movie about this, because this need to be on a bigger scale or something, because this is funny. This, now that I'm looking at this is funny, and it don't make sense. This is not making sense. You got all these implications. You got the people who told us not to blame the victim, blaming the victims. What the hell is going on? You got the people who advocating for the victims, playing the victims, now playing the victimizers. What the hell is going on? You got the people who saying they in cults, getting out of cults, but still acting like they in a cult. What the hell is going on? You got the people saying that they don't want the drama, keep on putting themselves in the drama. What the hell is going on? You got the people shuffling around, playing musical chairs. What the hell is going on? We got all this stuff happening, and it's happening right on YouTube, right in our face. And I just want to know what the hell is going on, because I'm looking around and I'm just trying to figure out, like, yo, look at what's happening. The people who act like, all the people that's rocking with us, that's who they decided to cast out. You got Lady Leticia. I don't even know if Amber, the only person that I guess we got to win over is Salma, right? Salma seemed to be hell bent on something. Selma's like, say something else. Say something else. Look at all the people that came out of this. Selma funny, right? Selma is something else. I know. I know. I did send him an email. The strikes that's on the Ralph DaWise page only came from 2 people. Wolf Coochie is two strikes on there, and the Knot is the 3rd strike on there. So the only way to really get, that page back is to, 1, reach out to the people who struck the page, see if they'll lift the strikes off, right? And then the other way is to reapply for something, but I can't reapply because I can't get the URL name for the damn thing because of it. So, but that's the game that they play. They pop shit and apologize and then strike your page and then make it seem like victory was theirs. They do this whole internet pop shit and then apologize and then make it seem like they was victorious and sit there and try to make it seem like this, make it seem like that. And That's how you know they all working together. They just passing around people's energy. That's all. Yeah. Jag is kind of in hiding right now. She's going through a lot, so she's not as mobile as she once was because her driver might not be with her. I'm letting TikTok know what's going on YouTube. I'm letting TikTok know what's going on. And TikTok, make sure y'all go over the Energy of Atlas, or you might be able to find me looking up Ralph DaWise. But we live on 2 pages on TikTok. I mean on YouTube, like always, live on 2 pages. Ain't nothing stopped, ain't nothing changed. We still live on 2 pages, you know. We live on 2 pages, still looking the same, still looking smooth, still looking good. Love is love. Namaste, Ashe, salutation. And that's why y'all got to make sure y'all get to that merch store. All right, you hear me? That's why y'all got to. Dang, man, this coffee is not. What the hell? You know what? I got to drink tea for a week. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drink tea for a week. I'm going to do a week of tea. Yes. I'm going to do a week of tea. I got to go get this damn tooth pulled for me. This damn tooth. Maybe I'll get some veneers like the failed actor. Hey, y'all go check out that spot right there. That is the store. That is the Atlas Family Store. Get you some, listen, get you some stuff. Buy you something. Buy you some stickers. Buy you something from the store. Okay? I'm going to show you the stuff we got in the store real quick. We got merch. We got merch. You know, we got stickers. You could buy you some stickers, you know, catching criminals. Atlas Family, get you some stickers, right? Get you a bag. Get you a Love is Love bag. This is a cotton. This is a bag. Okay. Can it wait till tomorrow? Okay. Get this Love is Love bag. This is nice right here. You know, summertime is here. You know how y'all always want them little carry bags to get. You know how y'all always getting these carry bags. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little carry bag like this. You know, love is love. You know, get you a pair of socks. Sliding around the house with these on, gonna look nice, ain't they? Huh? Sliding around the house with these on, this is nice right here. You know, you know, eyes on the bag, eyes on the bag. That's because they got to make it. Remember, we're going through Printiful. Once we get some people that can actually make the material themselves, then we'll start shipping and making it ourselves, and then it'll be different. But when you're going through like a third party, you want to get their best material, you want to get their best quality, because you already know that things can get cheap. Unless you wanted me to Temu some shit, I could have Temu'd it. You know what I'm saying? I could have Temu'd it. Ain't it called Temu? Timo? Whatever. Shit, you would have emu and dug that shit to you, you know? Let me, Look, you can get you some ladies. And that you gotta have these to go with the socks, right? Walking around looking sexy, feeling sexy with your Love is Love panties. You know what I mean? I was thinking about putting a black bra in there, but I thought, nah, that would be too much. I was thinking about putting a black bra in there, but I thought, nah, that'd be too much. But get you some stickers, get you some don't be manipulative stickers. Okay. Get you some don't get manipulative stickers. Okay. Get you some, don't, that's nice, you know. Yeah, I was gonna throw in a black bra, but I was like, nah, that'd be too much. So look, the Atlas Family blanket, this for cozy. This the siblings one right here. Or you can get don't forget the Sister Wives one. That's a nice one right there. That's a nice one. Very comfortable. You know, the material got to be good. That's why, you know, the price is pretty decent. The material got to be good. You want that nice thick shirt. You want it to last in the wash machine a couple of times. You don't want that cheap shit. I mean, stuff. You want the good stuff, you know? Once we start seeing people's results, and once y'all get this stuff, I want y'all to send me like real I want y'all to send me real responses, like how y'all think about the product and so on and so forth. That's the only way I can get better and bring something better, you know, as far as like if the material, you know, if it's coming in too small, too big, whatever, you know. You know what I'm talking about. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's that back in the day shit. You know what I'm saying? That's that back in the day song right there. See, come on. Picture this. I'm in my bed. Body's hot. Soaking wet. Thinking about the things I'm about to do. That used to be that jam back in the day, wasn't it? That used to be that jam. Huh? T-shirt and my panties on. I got my t-shirt and my panties on, waiting for you. T-shirt and my panties. Damn, that used to be that jam back in the day. Hey, make sure y'all go check out the merch. Check out the merch. The link is dropped. Check out the merch. Get you a Love is Love sweater. It comes in white. You can get the gray one too. Well, this is you can get this one. This is nice too. Make sure y'all put an order in. Put a small order in. You remember that, Ebony? Ebony, come on. That's how I come on too. Picture this. I'm in my bed. Body's hot. Soaking wet. Damn, that used to be that jam back in the day. Remember when we had to catch the slow jams, Power 99, late night, quiet storms, and all of that? That used to be that jam. You catch that. Catch one of them songs on a late night. All right. Yo, can y'all stop doing that? Like y'all keep on trying to like do this whole this is siphoning people's audience right here. When you kind of go live when somebody's live and then you try to go in that person's live and try to tell everybody, hey, such and such is live over here, come on over here. Like nobody over here has ever been drifting or going like I don't know why y'all doing that. Like that's weird to me that y'all doing that. But hey, if y'all like it, I love it. I don't think nobody's going to actually go. I think the only thing people are going to do is actually point it out that that's happening. Like you see all the people that was trying to like point out Golden was live or go, and that's all is like it really just creates a problem with that person. And let's not forget, you know, we already are aware that when we first went over to Golden Live, she set us up with the spy that's in our Discord. So it's not like we don't have that already side eye at what's going on with Golden in the first place. So we are very aware of everything. When I say we're 50 steps ahead of y'all, we are 50 steps ahead of y'all. So we already see what's really going on. We just hope that y'all don't want to keep on operating like that. We hope that y'all don't want to keep on operating like that. You know, we hope that y'all have, you know, different variations of respect. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see all these people keep causing problems with other people, so on and so forth. So, of course, it's going to definitely keep on going when you keep on doing that. And me personally, like I don't have no problem with none of these people, but I don't want to keep on going in circular measures of these problematic things to where as though later on, it's a fallout or some type of fallout with Golden because it's, oh, she was, trying to get your subscribers or whatever, or she was trying to use, like, come on, when is we gonna stop this? Like, we do waves to Golden's. Like, we literally go on a Discord and take field trips over to Golden and help build her page. But to do it while I'm live, like to try to send people over there, like while I'm live, just if you don't want people to engage with me, just say you don't want people to engage with me, but don't play right in my face. Like, damn. Damn. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that on the Discord, Gloria. Gloria wants to donate a sweater to someone. I don't know how or who's going to get the sweater, but that's one more sweater that's going to be going out in a donation. Maybe we can do it all tomorrow when She Print gets a moment. And like I said, we will be working with Lady Letitia and we will be working with Golden to build other platforms and other spaces. I think we're going to have like conversation and cooking with Lady Letitia or something like that, where we have different variations of conversations while she cook a lasagna and everything like that. So I think we're going to have conversation with Letitia or conversation with Lady Letitia, whatever title they come out of that. And then we're also going to help create other panels. I need people to go make, TikToks. If you want to grow on TikTok, I can help you grow your space on TikTok, help you build your space on TikTok. We can collab over there on TikTok, build panels over there, really stretch the schedule out as far as reaching people. Let's do like a each one teach one type of thing, put my Discord in your link tree, and that way when people go to your link tree, they also that they can find a way to our Discord too. That way everyone's going to the same Discord, and then we use the Discord as like a hub, for everything. So we'll create more tabs in there for what's going on in this and what's going on over here. And we'll just keep everybody posted through the Discord of everything that's going on. So, I'm going to open up more rooms in the Discord. So that way we'll have more rooms for video rooms. So I'm going to open up a room for Lady Letitia. That way people can stream Lady Letitia's live at all times. We're going to start paying people. I don't want to insinuate the paying part because then a bunch of people jump on with the wrong notion for this, but we'll try to compensate people for their time that they spend, playing lives and stuff in the Discord. So we're going to open up the Discord for people to do more stuff in there. We're going to open up a room for Lady Letitia, and that way you can keep up with all things Lady Letitia. We're going to open up the room for, we'll see who else we're going, because we're not going to do it for everybody, because then it's like, she paints, we're definitely going to do it for. So we're going to open it up so that way it's a hub, right? So we're going to open it up. So Lady Letitia has her hub and everything that's going on with Lady Letitia. You'll see what's going on with her. We're going to open it up so She Paints have her hub, and everything that's going on with She Paints, you'll see what's going on with her. We'll constantly post in those different hubs that they got. So we'll get a Lady Letitia hub started, a She Paint started, a She Paint hub started. And in these hubs will also be voice channels. The voice channels, just like the AOA, you can go in there and it'll be constantly playing different Lady Letitia videos, or whoever hub it is, it'll be playing their videos and so on and so forth. So we're just going to make this bigger, and anyone who's everyone is invited. You know what I mean? Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Tell me that's not a great idea, though. Tell me that's not a great idea to create more rooms. I'm gonna have it all ready by tomorrow. So once I get off of here, I'm gonna go create some more rooms in the Discord. We're gonna create a Lady Letitia hub. It's gonna consist of two rooms. One is going to be all the things that you can post for Lady Latisha, all her old videos, everything like that. The other one is going to be a voice channel where you can go in there and watch Lady Latisha videos too. And if we can get one of the Avengers to ask Danny, if it's okay if I set up a Danny hub, and then that way we can have all things Danny in there, and also the Avengers can have a space over in our Discord to watch all the videos of Danny that they want peacefully with each other. Let's just blow everything out the water. Let's just do it all. You know what I mean? Let's do it all. Let's do it all. I'll make it so that way we ain't even got to come out the Discord. We'll just be that place where people come to just to go get everybody else's, just to go see where to go kick it at. Who's doing what? Oh, this person got that going on. I got you. Watch this. I'll show you how to network. Watch how we do this. Y'all put the hearts in the comment section. Drop the heart. Matter of fact, since this idea is fresh on my mind right now, I need to go put this in operation right now. Like, cause we operate in real time around here. So let me put some music on real quick. We is not playing. I need to go build these rooms right now. Put them together right now. I know Danny gonna give me the green light to do it, so I'm just gonna get the room ready, just so when she say okay, it's already there. You know what I'm saying? Love is love, man. We doing great things over here. We doing great things over here. Oh yes. We doing great things.
Emergency. I just got out of surgery.
We doing great things.
I'm having problems with
tomorrow, Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstake giveaway. You get a sweater. You get a sweater. You get a sweater. We got She Paint coming through tomorrow, giving out merchandise. Oh yes. We grown. I feel it. I feel it. Great things is happening. Great things is happening.
I'm living a crazy life. I just shot at a nigga for talking some shit on the gang. He paid the price. I was young and the rest for the money. My hunger for paper saved my life. And that shit can save tonight. If you want that lick shit, we can get rich quick. We can get paid tonight.
They want to see how fast we can build. Watch. I'll show them how fast we can build. I'll show them how fast we can grow.
You'll do anything to get it, but when you gonna go out there? Shit.
I'll show them.
187. Murder for hire, nigga. You killed a nigga, you don't know him. You gon' go to heaven. Gotta chalk that shit over, though. Real talk. Hey, fight my demon. Fight my demon. So many demons. Me against these demons.
Watch how nice it looks. Watch how nice it looks. Don't forget, you can boost the Discord too. You can boost the Discord. At the top of the Discord, there's a little boost to boost the Discord. You can also subscribe to the Discord. Yes, that's right. Discord has a subscribe.
I'm fighting these demons up in this ghost. I'm fighting these demons. I'm on the ropes. They keep with a beam up under my coat.
We winning all the way around the board, and they are mad. They dropped that bag, and we picked it up. Hey. And they bag looking a little bit thin. That bag looking thin right now. Them rental cars. Can't be flossing in them rental cars anymore.
I got a kid that shit lethally militant. I can get ignorant, be not considerate. We just do silly shit. We get the drilling shit. Guilty and innocent. Don't give a fuck about a bystander. I can pull up in the Highlander. Don't take no slander. Don't take no slander. Dollar bill, y'all. Everybody want the money. Everybody want this shit. Everybody want the money, but don't wanna go down. You'll do anything to get it, but when you gonna go up? Shit. Gotta think about it. 187. Murder for hire. You killed a nigga, you don't know him. You gon' go to heaven. Gotta chalk that shit over, though. Real talk. Hey. Fight my demons. Fight my demons. So many demons. Me against these demons. Against these demons. Fight my demons. Fight my demons. It's me against these demons. Me against these demons. Living life in case of the idea that my evil thoughts go unpunished. As I sort through the rubbish, my days of thugging get slow and rugged. Idolize the puppets who control the public like a controlled substance. I am my neighbor. Bullets in abundance, anticipating what I know is coming.
We got so much work to do, people. We got so much work to do. I mean, we here though, so we might as well do it, right? We might as well do it. Look, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Y'all know what it is. Love is love. Remember, one's image of oneself should be greater than reality. If you're not thinking highly of yourself, nobody else will, right? And when all else fail, trust you. Trust you, right? All the decisions that you make, they're not going to be the ones that somebody else would make. They're not going to be good for somebody else, but trust that they good for you. You're going to go through some stuff. We all going to go through some stuff, right? And when you get back up, keep getting up. Keep getting up. They're going to keep knocking us down, but our job is to keep getting up, okay? That's all we got to do is keep getting up. They're going to knock us down again, but we got to keep getting up. That's it. They mad because we keep getting up. That's what they mad about. We keep getting up. If you know you're a fighter and you keep getting up, type keep getting up. Just type keep getting up. I'm going to wait 20 seconds, see how many people type it. But just type keep getting up. Because that's all we doing. We keep getting up. And they mad we keep getting up. We keep on finding new ways to reinvigorate ourselves, new ways to get up. We just keep getting up. And they mad. They mad. They know what it is. They know what it is. That's why they keep on trying to find different ways to tarnish that character. Oh, he's that new age religion. He's the devil. He's the... Why would you say that? No one would say nothing like that. No one of Christ would say anything like that. In fact, everyone that knows. You know, that's all we could do is keep getting up. They see people doing this evil stuff in this world, and they won't dare say anything about the wicked that's in this world. But every time they see somebody operating in love, it seems like love is what they don't want you to operate in. Make that make sense? Have y'all seen us operating in anything else but love, light, and laughter? Huh? What are we operating in over here? Love, light, and laughter. And they hate it. They hate it. That's why all we can do is what? Keep getting up. Keep getting up. All right? I love y'all. Even if y'all don't know it, even if y'all say, you don't know me, you can't love me. Listen, yes, I do. Yes, I do love you. Yes, I do. Right? I do love you. One thing about love is you can't stop somebody else from loving you. Even if you don't want to love yourself, guess what? You can't stop me from loving you. Even if you try to beat, you can't love me because I don't love myself. You don't know me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You know, and I love you. All right. That's all we need. Sometimes that's all we need to hear. Sometimes it takes a stranger to bring us back to that reality that we just sometimes we just need to hear that shit. I wish I heard it more when I was a kid. I wish I got the hugs, the recommended amount of hugs I was supposed to get, all of that. So now that I got control of my tongue and I'm in control of my tongue, I just want to say, I love you. You know what I mean? That's it. I don't know what's going on in this world right now. There's a lot of stuff that people can't explain, a lot of stuff that people never going to get the answer to. But at the end of the day, listen, I love you. You know what I mean? I can't say tomorrow we're going to agree with each other. It might be some points tomorrow where we might not see eye to eye, but listen, I love you. I know you're gonna say some shit that's gonna get on my nerves, and I might say some shit that's gonna get on your nerves. And listen, I don't want to get no hard feelings. I just love you. Right? That's it. That's it. That's it. No drama, just love. We're gonna talk about some stuff. We ain't gonna agree on some stuff. Maybe we might not. I love you. You know what I mean? That's it. You're gonna say some stuff. You might not put it the right way, but I know you don't mean no harm by it. I love you. You might even get mad. You're gonna say some stuff out of feelings and emotions. I know somebody hurt you. We all in trauma bond with each other before in the past. I love you. You ain't make the right decisions. You ain't choose the right paths. You ain't always did what was good. You ain't always did what you were supposed to do. I love you. Your childhood wasn't what it was supposed to be. You fucked up. You messed up. You made mistakes. I love you. That's it. That's it. You can't tell me I can't love you. I got enough for everybody. I love you. That's it. That's it.